One of the things that saddens me is many people's belief that you can't move up. And I think that, you know, if you look at it from a sociological perspective, yeah, there are barriers that prevent people from moving up. But if you think about it from a psychological perspective, if you start thinking of it as an individual perspective, I strongly believe that people can move their way up and go from one, whatever it is. I don't care the sort of perspective or way that you're looking at it. Any number of metrics, whether it's weight loss or accruing, getting more wealth. Doesn't matter what it is. I strongly believe that you can work your way up. Maybe, and here's the thing, I think, people's objective or, mission is to um, become, Elon Musk or, the president, and those are completely unreasonable goals, right? That will likely not work out. But do I believe that somebody, if they made all of the right decisions or made many right decisions, not all, many, like 60%, 58%, 54% of every decision that they make is right, and the remaining is wrong, or 40% are wrong. If they did that over and over and over again, they would actually get to a place where they were likely a lot better off than what they were in the past. There's very few times where you can't possibly do that. Maybe in a very oppressive regime in a country that prevents people from moving up, where they will somebody will steal from you, for example, in sort of settings where if you belong to certain groups, the families hold you back, right? Or you're from a certain family, they might hold you back. They might sort of guilt you into doing things that you wouldn't feel okay with doing. But, ultimately, a lot of those things, even in those bad circumstances where other forces are holding you back and preventing you from becoming a little better than what you were, even in all of those not so great circumstances, you can still try and still make an effort to actually get there. And then the occasional person, so for example, you're in an oppressive regime and you try to save money, and they come by and they take money from you every year, right? So I'm thinking of like 4,000 years ago, where they used to collect taxes. They get like a soldier to go from do tax collecting, and they just take money from you at will. Um, you know, Even then, somebody is going to hide it someplace in their backyard. The coins that they collected, and hide it in their backyard and still do okay. Problem is that it's hard to actually do, and you feel like if I actually make this effort, somebody's going to take it away from me, or I might get harmed. Um, but those people that they take the risk, and it's a great risk at that point because somebody might harm you, to save money, then they will actually save that money, right? And every decision is some sort of risky decision where it's difficult to do, or every decision in this sort of way, it's a risky decision rather than making a consumption choice and using it up right away, thinking about how I can invest in myself and invest in other people around me, and invest in saving, for example. I mean, all of those things are really, really important, and they all involve a risk. They all are difficult to actually do. And it pains me when I see people not really seeing how uh, important it actually is to have this belief that they can do this. And it also pains me to see that, the number of people that just detach whenever somebody starts talking about this and says it's not possible. I wish more people would be optimistic about the future so that they would be encouraged to actually learn about this stuff and pursue it. But, frankly, I don't think lots of people are. And it's an uphill battle in terms of getting people to be encouraged about their life and encouraged about the future. Anyways, I wish that there was ways to change this other than just a slow, monotonous, one little person at a time. But I don't think that there is a way to change this very quickly. All right, take care and have a wonderful day.